Okay, I was about to say it better start. They've been giving me some nonsense lately. Hold up. I feel like I'm about to get some double audio here. No noise, no noise. Hey, what's up, Sam? Just checking something real quick. Okay, no double audio. Alright, so, what's up everybody? It's your boy Vonta here with your weekly Genshin Impact stream. Now I am still on, like, you know, the whole through Mist of Smoking Forest Dark part of the story, but reason being is because last week I saw how much more time I had to go on this, and I didn't want to be doing, like, this for the rest of the night. So, you know, I kind of had to make it a two-parter. But this week we're going to finish it. There's like a few missions left in this little storyline here. We're going to go ahead and get through that. But before we get started, make sure you check out the 2 links in the description. One's my brother's channel, go check him out, show him some love, and the other's the Discord we're running. For the community we're building, you can join it, talk to us, suggest games, it makes you more part of the streams, more part of the channel. Just get involved in all the fun. So, with all that being said, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can join us in this and many other awesome adventures. Nah, there's definitely double audio. Hang on. Let me fix that real quick. Oh, nope. Okay. Alright, so we should be good now. Just gotta make sure your audio's alright, you know? Now hang on. Alright, audio's good, so I can mute that. Okay, here we go. Now we're good to that, didn't we?
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
Nah,
I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tighnari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
I was told last week that Sumeru apparently sucks for some reason.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville,
I want to find out why.
you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Nah, something about to happen with them.
Tighnari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
That was eventful. It was like... I know I bring up Star Wars a lot. It's my favorite franchise. What can I do? But it was like she was having force visions and stuff. Like, I want more of that. I want more mysticism in this game.
Very good.
Which I know I'm gonna get it.
Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Sumeru. That's what I was saying, Sumeru, but Sumeru.
My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers.
I pronounce everything in this game wrong,
Oh,
apparently.
how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
We need to say goodbye to Calais.
That's right!
Will I actually get her for free?
We have something important to say to Kale before
I was
we
told
leave.
that last week.
Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better.
I'll never turn down a free character.
After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tighnari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Speaking of characters, that's not it. Ah, damn, it's new people. I wanted that bull girl. Crap. I got everybody but her.
For the next interview, I think I'll start with these questions.
He must be in the tree. Forgot what they're called, like the elemental thing. I see it on the map, but it's not under here, so it's got to be above me.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
It looks like it. Like, aesthetically, I'd like to live here. There, oh.
A reward on the road.
There you are.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Tag along.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Please take care of yourself.
Don't worry
Kale.
about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
Absolutely.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you. Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you. Oh? What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little,
Now I'm looking up
messy,
right
so
now if there's a
please
Genshin
don't
cookbook.
laugh.
There's a One Piece cookbook,
Thanks,
so why
Kale.
not?
Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Oh my god, there actually is a cookbook. Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna be lit. Hey Pixel, did you know there was a Genshin cookbook?
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Because I did say before that I was wanting to like cook the foods in this game, but I was gonna do it by just looking at them and seeing if I could like kind of guess what's in it, like like what Babish does. If you know who Babish is. Well, I'll say what Babish used to do. Actually, he don't do it anymore. But yeah, like I do want to do some cooking on this channel, and having that cookbook, it'll make it easy. Skadoosh.
Got something for you.
Oh, there you are.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Because actually, I have like this huge, it's like this little tin. Huge little tin. But I have this tin, and it's like full of old, like 80s recipe cards and whatnot. I remember as a kid, I used to look through those and just be so fascinated. And then the food looked good. It's colorful and whatnot, but like, I opened that recently. The food looks terrible. I don't even know what happened. Like, it just... I really think there were 2 sets of cards when I was a kid. Because it didn't look bad like that. I mean, I might still make some of the stuff, but... yeah, it just looked bad. Where's the thing at? How's it under me? Oh yeah, I'm on a cliff right now. I'm not about to worry about that right now. I'd love to see you cook. It's gonna like, okay, so years before I started YouTube, right? Like, I wanted to have this whole setup. Like, this was a dream of mine since I was like 15. Like, I even had names for shit. So like, one of the things I wanted to do, it was like play PS2 games on Tuesdays, and I was literally just gonna call it PlayStation Tuesdays. I was gonna like go once a month and just like go to a Goodwill and see what cool things I can find. And what inspired that is because like, I saw this post, it was a tweet of these 2 girls. They went to Goodwill and they literally found Naruto's jacket. And I found cool stuff at Goodwill before, so like, I was thinking like, you know, that'd be some good content to make. Just going to a store and going to Goodwill, see what interesting things you can find. You know, do that like once a month. I was also gonna do like, you know, cooking videos, which I'm gonna do that like very soon. It can be funny. I can be serious with it, but I'm gonna do some cooking videos. The time of day change just like threw me off so bad right there.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
It's all gonna happen. What I guess like the only thing that I just said in that list that's not gonna happen is like PlayStation Tuesdays, because I've played so many PS2 games already just on like regular ass days. But yeah, the Goodwill adventuring and the random cooking vids, that's all gonna happen. And I'm gonna keep it on like one channel too. Like even if I had like 1 million subscribers, because I know a lot of people like they'll make second channels or third channels for like random stuff, and then they'll just forget about them. Like, I don't want to have to keep track of all these different channels. So like, everything I do will always be like, it'll always be here.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
Is he about to give me a phone? Like, what's happening here?
As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Okay.
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Nah, this feels wrong. Like, it's
It
feels like
kinda
some,
looks like a leaf.
it feels like some control shit. Like, oh, you put it on, and like it like suppresses your thoughts of what they're doing to people.
To activate it,
You know what I mean.
simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself.
May the
May
Father of
the mighty
understanding guide
God
us.
bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Foreshadow. Yeah, like may the Father of understanding guide us. Is like this feels cultish. But may the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us.
I see that evil shit in the background. Like, what the hell's going on? Whatever.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
See, they're suppressing information. I fucking knew it. That didn't sound right. Huh, the same thing happened to me.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
Nah, take that Bluetooth off.
Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Nah, you need to take that off. Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about the Kusanagi.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? That reminds me of like when people were asking their Alexas, do you work for the police or the FBI, the CIA? And it just wouldn't answer the question. Like, it would turn off. Why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Look, a vague thought suddenly comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Right. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Okay, think Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Some knowledge began to trickle in my mind for a moment, but there really wasn't anything I didn't already know.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Think Greater Lord. Oh, I know how to say it. Wait. Sumeru has the most crazy lore ever, and it's such a beautiful place too. Rukadavada. There we go. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. This seems to be what people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden.
It feels like the people of Sumeru really missed their Archon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
So more crazy than a god faking his own death and another stealing people's like emotions and shit.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think you misunderstood this. Misunderstood us. We're not here to discuss academics.
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see... Oh! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What's your
Do
head
you
now?
know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise,
Dude, I
but
can't wait
let
for
me
you to
see
get
what I
deep
can
into the
find in the
story.
Akasha.
Same here, actually. Every time I play this, I kind of regret like not playing this for 3 years. Because I was into the lore when it first dropped. I just, for some reason, stopped playing the game. Like, I really don't even know why. I was having fun.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
That's not
All I
fair.
know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Actually, I haven't tested anybody out because, the only time I really play this is, like, when I'm streaming it. And so, like, that was my issue with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I want to start a second save file so I can actually play that, like, off stream and then play again for you guys. Because that's literally what I do. Like, I did that for Spider-Man. I did that for, like, the Star Wars Jedi games. Like, any game that I'm really, like, excited and anticipating for, I always have 2 save files. One for me and one for you guys. But couldn't really do that with this. So, everything you see here is everything I do, pretty much. Unless I'm like, well, the only thing I do off stream is like collect the items necessary to like upgrade characters.
Aw, but then what can we do?
So yeah, I'd have to
No
upgrade her
need
to
to
test her
worry
out.
just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out 1 paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So, by area of expertise, you meant this kind of stuff?
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Damn.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
No, there's still another person we know.
Huh? Like who?
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
It'd be so funny if we found the guild, but like it wasn't her. Yeah, the character you just mentioned. Now I'm like, who the fuck is this? I remember everybody but her. Oh, the girl with the gun. Okay, never mind. Oh, I thought that was her weapon. What is her weapon, actually? Oh, a spear, just like Sino. Whoops.
I'm all warm.
Oh my god. Oh, she does it. Okay. Does she also run on water? Oh, so she works like the bull girl I was trying to get. Hang on, I'm curious. I just want to make sure I can teleport back up here. Well, one thing I know, if I try to fight anybody, I'm getting wrecked. So. Ah, damn it. Thought she could run on water like the other one.
Quick as a flash.
I do like that. Let me make sure I have my guy, though, in case a fight breaks out. I don't know what's about to happen.
Ready to do my utmost.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
What's up, Catherine?
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Nurse Joy.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve
She's
you.
wearing one, too.
With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha.
We weren't trying to use
I'm
that.
also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end.
Was I right?
Well, If Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
I was right, wasn't I? This is some mind control bullshit, isn't it? Like, not able to find it in our own personal memory. I don't trust that. I didn't trust it the second he talked about it.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
Can I take this
In
thing off?
Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If
Trusting
you'd like
AI
to get
too
in
much?
contact with
Yeah.
him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Like, I actually don't like that all the AI and shit that's being used. And I see people like fighting for that. Like, oh, we're actual artists. Like, no, you're not. Like, it literally. I used to like. At first, I thought it was cool until I found out how it worked. Like, I used to think, oh, cool, you could type in a prompt, and like it shows a picture. But yeah, it's a little. Like, I didn't like that it's literally just stealing shit and putting it all together, and it looks terrible. But actually, my mom, she like bought me some like little things like this. Like, I have a few of them in my room in different places. They were made by AI art. Like, you can tell because like the claws on these things look wrong, or like one of them has like an arm missing. It's yeah, and even like these AI assistants, like it's a little weird to me. Like, they're using it like big companies too, like Netflix. They used AI to make Mr. Miyagi appear in the last season of Cobra Kai. It's like they're trying to write movies with AI. It's ridiculous. Like, we need to calm down before we lose, part of what makes us human, which is, creating our own shit. Can't get legs, fingers, like eyes and mouths get messed up. Yeah, like I let her know, like whenever you're looking for something, like I'm grateful for these, I guess, but just knowing that it's AI, I kind of like I like what it is. I just hate how it was made. Like, there's one with the samurai. There's one with like it's Santa Claus riding a dragon. Yeah, thanks a bunch, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Like, I think it really sucks that like Hollywood even started using it. Like, oh yeah, we'll make it to write a movie. Like, no, that movie's gonna be terrible. Like, despite how bad this place is, because like they're obviously like, okay, so it actually does show up on his ear. Interesting. Like, they're obviously fucking people's minds up here. But if they weren't, though, like, aesthetically, this is the place I'd like to live in this world. What was that? That I had to go up for a second.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
You know, they're also trying to like replace jobs with AI, like which is
So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
which is crazy, like to say that because that used to be something like you'd laugh at somebody for saying. But like they literally are. Like you can't like there are certain places if you try to call for assistance, you can't get to a person because it's like there are no actual people working that job.
Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me,
I was
think
hoping he would be
most
wearing
in
one of those
Sumeru
things.
aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I'm gonna take a wild guess because I did this before and I was right. It's like Rex Lapis, and I forgot like that other like the guy that was like always like saying I didn't have my wallet with me. I guessed that he was actually like Rex Lapis, and he was. So I feel like I'm gonna guess here that there might actually not even be like an Archon here. Like, don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, but that's what I'm guessing. Like, I feel like there is no god, and this place is just getting run by the people right now. It's like I usually pick up on stuff like this, like Detective Pikachu. My friend saw that movie, and I asked her, "That Pikachu really is his missing dad, isn't it?" And she's like, "Do you really want me to answer that question?" I was like, "No, but I feel like I'm right." And I was right. I said I was right about the dead god being that guy that I was traveling around with. Wait, kinda? I just... Okay, like, don't tell me. I'll... Ah, shit, I'm close. Okay. I like that I'm close.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here.
Because I just, for some reason, I can always pick up on stuff like that.
Dendro Archon. They even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
There was this movie, like, my friend's dad took me and him to go see. It was about these, like, World War II soldiers, like, they were fighting Nazis, but then they ended up fighting, like, zombies and whatnot. And they were walking through a field, and one of the guys, he started talking about his mom. And I immediately said, like, that guy's gonna die. He's talking about family. And then he, like, stepped on a mine, like, immediately after I said it. I just know.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru.
I wish I knew the name of that movie.
The harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are
I'm gonna
outlanders
find
who
that
recently
movie. Wait a
arrived
minute.
here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Oh, what sort of legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him.
Hold up, though. I gotta find the name of this movie. It's gonna bother me. Movie about World War II soldiers fighting zombies. Overlord, that was it. Yep, it was called Overlord. Alright, now that we got that out the way.
Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
And like that old guy I just talked to, he just said like that the academy runs everything here. It's like either like I said, either the god's dead and they're like controlling everybody, or they're like they have the god captured or something. Like something's going like it just. What an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress?
Nope.
We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Shut up, Paimon.
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy for a while.
Okay, you know what? My bad, Paimon. Hey, that's what you gotta do, though. Like, if I ever see some ice agents, I'm doing that. Just gonna send them to like some random abandoned building. Like, yeah, they said they're like meeting up and hiding on the other side of town in this place. There's like nothing there. Because ICE ain't nothing but modern Nazis. Like,
There you are, Dunyarzad! We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
and some people are like, oh, don't get political. You have to get political. It's part of your life. You know? Like, you can't ever say something doesn't involve you, because eventually it will.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
Find some place to hide.
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Yeah, we just put her in my pocket. I thought she was actually over here. So, is that shawarma? Okay. So not every one of these regions is based off of something. What is this, like? Is this Turkish?
It makes me laugh every time.
What's so funny?
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now.
Oh,
wait! Stand down, Dia!
Thought my boy was done for a second there.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and
Well, then
sound.
where the hell were you at?
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
You know, I've heard that, like, it was Cad Bane in Star Wars. It's like you offer a bounty hunter more money while they're already on a job, but like they can't take it because I've already been paid to kill you. So like, you know, if I take the money that you're offering, that'll just like ruin my reputation, because if everybody who I try to work for says, oh no, you're gonna like, somebody's gonna pay you more and you're gonna like turn your back on me.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
No, I can't say her name. Dunyaza, are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Bro, music intensifies. What the hell? Okay, so I am still in this. Hang on a second, I'm gonna find out.
Well, your perspective is just
This place is cool. Lower. I just went higher. I was literally just in. Okay, whatever.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often.
Okay,
we'll
there's two
be
more
sure
quests.
to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
I need to break the bank. You know what? Don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food. She's not gonna like that because we're guests. So we'll eat whatever you order.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry.
You say stuff like that,
Bye,
Paimon.
Mime will pass.
You've cooked slimes before, right?
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
When? After ordering, you continue chatting with...
Dunyarzad. We used a
Dunyarzad,
lot of
okay.
people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
What is going on?
Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want?
I'm gonna make another guess.
What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Is she gonna become an Archon? Is that what's going on here?
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Okay, so she's obviously talking to like the
Then, can you be my friend?
lesser Archon right now.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous
Nah,
things.
it's not her. She would look
Beyond
like a
my
playable
window
character. She
was
doesn't
the
look playable,
flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest.
That guess might
And
have been
beyond
wrong.
that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
So you believe the voice you heard before, it was Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadabhata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aww, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
Her nose just moved.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we also come along? I'm real curious about this character.
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Alright, just take the fuck off. Sure. Let's go. The Aloy Explorer. Aside from the mind wiping and whatnot, I'm digging the vibe.
It worked as on the stage. One must act with gumption.
What?
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad.
Someone's obviously
It was taking
water-based.
you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends.
Hey, what's up,
They're
Orzu?
visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
I mean, yep. Just say yep.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage.
Come on, I'll show you.
I wonder if the treasures I discovered in my youth might have been left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad.
Been watching a lot of videos
Last
of like
time I was
tribal
here, the
dancing
stairs
lately
were full
for
of
some
holes.
reason.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a
Spiritual
huge
dancing?
chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anybody come and handle it? Because the academia is evil. Like I know this. I could tell this.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
Monster, what's your favorite
I
color?
can't wait for you to see it.
Well, okay, so a lot of the stuff I make is like red and white, but let me think. Maybe like orange, I'd say.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage.
Or black.
You've been practicing
Black.
so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
Nah, not black.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
I'm gonna lock in with orange.
What are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Used to be yellow though.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two
What's
about
yours?
how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds somewhat bittersweet.
Of course
I
they
didn't even
did.
press it. Wow.
When people mention the gods,
I meant to press
they
down.
always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered parisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real parisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth parisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that,
Wait, why are you asking my favorite color?
I'd be
What's happening?
thrilled if I had just two real parisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon,
You drawing
what do
something?
you think? Interested in the Sub-Zeros festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
You sure it's not because you want in on the fun? Or you sure it's not... I want to be in on the fun. Like, why not?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival.
Right?
Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Sounds like a plan.
Junior Zod, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sub-Zerus festival.
In that case,
They're
we'll
about to
take a
attack
look
this
around.
festival. I'll talk to you last.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
Yeah, it really isn't a festival if she can't turn up. Like, come on now.
Ah, dancing at the Sub-Zerus festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all, and Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sub-Zerus festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Okay.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander? Did you know that the Sub-Zerus festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
It made me think of this little thing called the Caring Place we had when I was a kid. It might still be a thing now. I wouldn't know.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
It was like this,
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
It was like this church thing. Like, they'd come, they'd put on a little show for us. We'd have a bunch of games to play, then they'd end it with a sermon. They'd give us snacks and send us home.
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the Goddess of Flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Junior Zod, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the Goddess of Flowers herself.
That wasn't even me, like... I just interrupted a personal moment. What the hell?
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of.
Nigga trying to make me cry. Let me answer that real egotistical like. If I'm your favorite, that just means you got good taste. All right? You know what's you know real entertainment. You know real value. I appreciate that. Like that literally is my goal for all this. I wanna make people's days. You know, I just wanna like. I'm about to. I'm about to go on a little like tangent here for a second. But like typical gamer, somebody used to watch like religiously back when I was a teen. And just like on bad days and everything, like I would always like, you know, go to him and he'd have like just some amazing content for me. Like just I aspired to be like him, like somebody who can brighten up somebody's day, just to be somebody's like, you know, because he's my favorite. Like that was like my hero. Oh, quit lying. So to hear you say that I'm your favorite, I really appreciate that. That's the goal here. With everything I do, I want to make sure that, like, you know, I'm what's the words here? I'm trying to like make it so like I can just help improve somebody's day, improve their life even. You know, I'm here to create good times. And like I always, because like I love when people say stuff like that. Like I remember with somebody was like, "Bro, you should be at 1,000 subscribers right now. Like they're robbing you." It's.
Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin. And
like you know what?
I mean,
I appreciate that.
That's what I've heard at least.
I'm taking a screenshot. That's what I need to do. Like I need to take screenshots of every time people say stuff like that. Make up the banner on my channel.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
Keeps me going for this, you know?
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
She's not at work.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
I think I accidentally just skipped some dialogue.
Traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you a fan of, like I said, I know I've heard them say it, but I can't say it myself. I suck at names. I'm sorry. Are you a fan of the Sabzeruz Festival? I hope I said that right.
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
You just got here.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
It is, like, extremely weird to see her acting so casual. That felt like talking to a different character.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Yes.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Also, by the way, when I pulled this down, I spoke into it. This this isn't even connected to anything. Like it's hooked onto my desk, but I don't actually use it. I'm using something over here. Like I literally do that for comedic effect.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
You're wondering how I'm not famous? I've heard, like, being a YouTuber, apparently, it just literally comes down to luck. Which is something I don't even believe in, you know? Because, like, Jedi don't... No luck and whatnot. Obi-Wan can... But yeah, it's weird. Like, before you started watching and whatnot, I was getting, like, hundreds of views, like, in every single stream. Like, I was getting, like, an average of, like, 200 to 300. And at one point I got, like, it was a stream with, like, 900 people watching when I was done. And after that stream, the next stream I did had, like, 2 views. And, cause, like, it's a thing with YouTube. Like, apparently they just thought that my views were fake. Because something they will do if they feel like you're faking views, they will actually, like, they'll delete views off of your videos and stuff. That's something they're doing with me a lot. Like, every single thing I did, they were taking like 20 or 30 views off of it. And like, there was one time I played Fall Guys. I ended it with like 30 views after the stream. I checked it the next day, it was at 0. I had never gotten 0 views on anything. So like one part of me not being famous, YouTube keeps nerfing me for some reason. It almost made me want to quit YouTube, like, quite a few times, but I'm gonna keep it going. Because I'm gonna get up there, despite how much they're trying to, like, keep me down. But yeah, what about Dunyarzad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan!
But like, it is something that still happens, like, to this day.
Let's
Like,
head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia!
I check, like, constantly, and I see something that'll have like 37 views, and then it'll be like drop down to like 29. It's not happening as often as it was, but definitely still happening. And like, apparently it wasn't just me, which is how I figured out, like,
Sorry, I'm late.
they do it because they think
Took
you're
some
faking
convincing
views.
for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood.
Which is crazy of YouTube, because like, if I'm like faking views and using bots, I wouldn't give myself 30 views. I'd give myself thousands in every stream. But they're weird.
Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and
Dunyarzad.
dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Oh, please, you got too close to your case. You care about her now.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I've ever seen one. Oh, that was a That was a Steam notification. Like, what did you just say? I couldn't see
Listen,
it.
you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord. Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything
I'm not gonna fight in this
him?
stream, am I?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city.
Wow, damn. But yeah, it's hard. But then again, Twitch isn't even much better. Like, there's a lot of things that YouTube does that I prefer over Twitch, which is why I don't use Twitch, but you run into similar problems just anywhere.
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Do you play Roblox? We want to get back, because like that's something we used to do weekly. We do Roblox Mondays. That's something we used to do, and like what happened? Like we started doing a bunch of fun experiences, but then for some reason we did it one week and it was like not that fun, and then the next week and we weren't finding things that were like engaging to us, so we kind of stopped. But we did start it up again recently, like a few months ago. I'd say maybe like in November or something. We started playing Roblox again, and we started having fun again. And there actually is a Roblox stream coming up soon. It's gonna be like Samuel. He's gonna be sending monsters after us where we're trying to escape through like these doors and whatnot. It's the game Doors. I'm pretty sure you know about it. But yeah, like I would play Roblox more often, but it's conflicting schedules with me and Chavez. It's rough.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else.
But pretty soon, like within the next... Whoops.
The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
Like the job I have right now, it keeps me way too busy, and working like from afternoon to night, it's just something I've never done before, and it actually sucks. Like I like to work in the morning, that way I can get home and have something to do. Like I can do things throughout the day. So like pretty soon I'm gonna get another job because this afternoon shit is terrible.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag.
I want this character.
You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Why should we do that?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
That's what I just said.
If you're also interested, Just go there and see what happens.
I don't trust these academia
Help me out.
people.
I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Do you not know the world you live in?
Everyone's like
That's
you,
very
Chief.
possible.
Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
I hate when people in fictional worlds say stuff
Miss
like that.
Dunyarzad is looking
like, oh, that's not
forward to seeing
possible.
you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
bro, there's monsters
so,
everywhere.
Be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Yeah, we won't forget.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Okay, so I think this is like the final. I ain't walking all the way over there. Damn! I'm gonna teleport here because I want to like do some sightseeing, you know. Just wanna... And I can't see shit. What? Well, fuck. But see, I don't want to drown. I could have used my wings, not even touch the water. I just had to be ignorant. I played Doors with my friends. It was... Listen, I'd say Doors is like one of my favorite games I've had on there. Never seen the ending, though. It was chaos. Yeah. What always got me, which like it pisses me off so much. Every time I played Doors, that part where you'd get chased by the like that like gooey guy, whatever, I don't know, like that chase scene. I always die there. Kind of, hold up, I'm kind of vibing with this music. This, why would you have this as background music? This is like. This is somebody have for the title of the game. Okay. They did not have to go this hard. Oh my god! That was... No, that was good. They went hard. What? Wait, one more. When we were all the team, the next thing I was left alone. Yeah, that happens. Just like that.
Come
you have to
and
hide
have a good
and,
look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
That one thing that like comes down the hallway and then comes back again. But those fucking eyes, the ones that go psst, and you have to turn around and find them. Like I can never see them for some reason. Like I look around frantically for those things. They always get me.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up.
With the music, bro. That music
Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly
love
in
that.
open conflict. But does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
They went insanely hard.
Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
See, that kid jumping to that, he probably hears the
Doesn't
music.
get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Yeah, figuring that out could be crucial for the rest of our investigation here.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Oh my god, this shorten this cord. I need to actually go to the store one day. Like a lot of the things I need in life. Like I could fix a lot of my real life problems if I step outside for once.
Out of all my commissions, I enjoy
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Yeah, where did that music come from?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia.
I think, like, when I first started seeing, like, gameplay of Roblox, it was this guy, it was called, his name was Gaming with Kev. And he used to always do these, like, death runs in, like, escape rooms and stuff like that. That's what I like doing in Roblox, like the platforming and stuff, just running away from, like, you know, exploration type stuff. I do like the horror, though. Like I said, that's Chavez' main thing. He's crazy about horror. Which is, like I said, the horror stuff is good. There was one thing, because what we used to do, we played, like, he'd do something and then I'd do something, and that's just what we would do. I mean, there was one time we played this horror game. It was, like, so interesting. I actually didn't even want to, like, have anything else in the stream to take away from it. Like, such as some abandoned asylum or something. It was, I can't remember the name of it. This was a while ago, but it was so cool. Up there's my song again, but it's, like, more mellow this time.
You see over there? Those are students from the Academia.
They look serious, maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
It's not teaching you what you need, though.
Seem to be discussing something.
Suppressing
Let's
information.
See if we can listen in.
This might be the best music I've heard in this game. Like, I know I said I like the music in this game because it reminds me of Genshin, but that was just amazing. Not Genshin,
It's
but
not good. I've tried asking
What?
around, but I
Ghibli.
haven't been able to learn anything useful.
Like Miyazaki
Not
movies.
to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Like Pico Park? What's Pico Park?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made.
Is Pico Park like is that a Jamaica thing? Like, I remember somebody that was subscribed to me was Jamaican. Was that you? Pretty sure that was you. Because I know Blacksmith is like Brazilian.
I've heard that Ain al-Hakmar likes to set up shop
people
at
in
the
different
Jafar
places
Tavern.
watch me.
Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I remember I was checking the analytics on my channel at one point, like 2 years ago. And for some reason, like, the majority of the people watching me were Indian women.
I wouldn't worry too much.
That's what it's saying.
Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from
That's why I
us.
had a headache the next day.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
You gotta cherish moments like that.
And the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Like, laughing so hard that it causes some type of physical pain. It's one of the best times.
Whoa!
Definitely had quite a lot.
A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
I mean, you kind of have to buy and sell knowledge here since it's like a lot of it is forbidden. So it makes sense. Like, if you have a book that has something where, like, it's not in your little earpiece thing, then yeah, you'd have to like buy and sell that. But it is very suspicious indeed.
So, what's your plan?
Let's start talking to one of the Eremites.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind?
I won't let them off easy, so it turns out to be a scam.
Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
I'd like to go to Jamaica. I was talking to one of my coworkers about how much I like jerk food.
Out of all my commissions, I enjoy making jewelry for newlyweds the most.
Like, literally for Thanksgiving last year, I made a jerk marinated turkey.
Hello there, my friend. Fate must
Where am I
have brought
going?
us together.
Said that. Let me go ahead and just steal from you real quick, thank you. So what are you doing in this Roblox stream? We're trying to figure that out, actually. Because, like, they want to do it in the afternoon. But like I said, I'd be at work. So it has to be, like, on a Tuesday or Wednesday, even.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
Like I said, like, my job right now, like, the literal only issue I have with it is the fact that I have to, like, they forced me to work the second shift. So, you know.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Ruka Devata's a traitor? What are they talking about?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
I feel like this is gonna be a bad interaction. What's that? What am I seeing? Oh, it's just butterflies. Okay. Just jump on the table. How you doing, folks?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
I'm looking for info about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Hand him 50 more. I don't like his attitude already. I'm not handing him 500,000.
Huh? What is this? Some kind of joke?
Oh! Sorry! He must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Oh shit, I really gotta give him the money. Fuck!
Paimon can't stand to see so much Mora go. But there's no other choice right now.
You download a red note? I have not,
Here,
but I am.
This
I
is
do
the
have
merchant's
Blue Sky,
address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there.
I don't really use it as much as I should.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're, archaeology students!
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
I should probably start using Blue Sky. Like, I downloaded it. His Facebook was acting crazy and like deleting a bunch of stuff that I was following. But let's see. King Deshret is returning?
I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
You raggedy
Not
bitch.
just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen
I'm
to
so
me.
lost. What about the story?
That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there.
How do you keep on this story?
This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
It's like a consistency thing. Like, I'm not gonna ask you to like watch every stream from like beginning to end, but that's pretty much it. Cause like, if you don't hear the first part of what's going on, you won't hear the second. Like, for instance, an old god is supposedly dead, and there's a new god, but like people don't respect that new god because, you know, they still want to follow the old one. It's a lot going on. Some of it I don't get myself. But like, you see that like that green like hologram projection on his ear? It's like something they use to it's basically it's like Google. like you think something and it answers the question for you. But I thought it was like some type of mind control, or like it like suppresses your thoughts and whatnot, and like it keeps information from you, which it does. Like there are certain things you ask about and it literally won't tell you. It'll be like, yeah, we're not, like, it's like you think about like, oh, like tell me about this god, and it was like, yeah, we're not gonna talk about this god. Like it's forbidden information, forbidden knowledge. And I said this academia, like the guy that this guy, the person this guy is with, not the person, the people or the organization that's like running everything. Like I feel like they can't be trusted. Like my character has one of the things on his ear. Like if it was my choice, I wouldn't have put it on. Like it sounded weird from the beginning, but yeah, like I said, like I think the God is like there is no God here right now, and it's either dead or captured or something. Because even the like one of the mercenaries told me that the people for this, I'm just gonna say academy, the people for this academy, they like run everything in this region, and I think they did something with the God, and they're just, you know, trying to keep themselves in power. Which I was told by somebody, because like Pixel Giants, like another subscriber, she, I actually don't know, but I'm gonna say they for right now. They said that I was actually kind of close with what I guess was going on. So right now we're just trying to find out like information about the lesser god and even the older god, because the more information we find out about all these gods, the closer we get to finding my sister. Because my character is not from this world, and you know they just want to know what's going on.
Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Which, by the way, I'm not well versed in Genshin myself. Like I'm here trying to learn as well. That's what I'm doing. If you'd ask me like Star Wars questions, I've had days of information to tell you. I got encyclopedias behind me, but like for this, we're learning as we go.
Hey, shut it all, Hatham. What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
It's not business, you're scammers.
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes,
my head,
and in
that's
no
how I
uncertain
felt
terms.
when
But
I
that
first
was
started getting
then.
into this.
It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere following through of a few business deals.
See, like I don't even know what that means.
I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else.
Oh, never mind, I get
am
it.
quite
You mean like real
confident that
life
if I began to
spending
take
money?
such action, your boss would willingly approach
I've
me
spent
himself.
money in this game.
However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here
It was
today.
last week. It was that girl with like the
Otherwise,
bullhorns.
he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
I was trying to get her.
What did you say?
A friend of mine spent like months trying to get Jean. I was told that I don't remember exactly how much, but I was told there was a lot of money spent trying to get Jean.
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp.
Fight me right now.
Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Thank you. I know he didn't just drop my wallet.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
So what would happen if I didn't have 500,000 more?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too! Plus, he seems to know
She said
a lot
Amorites,
about
but it
what's
says
going on
Aramites.
around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions! He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
I'll hate them.
What do you want?
Thank you for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student from the academia. He knows you're not. Why would you even say that?
A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Perhaps we could talk terms?
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that.
Oh, wait, never mind. Oh,
Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
We're desperate.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Aramites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're
It is
unable to
16.
compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
Okay.
It looks like some kind of ornament.
This
That was a
is a
payment
knowledge
calendar.
capsule.
For the
To put it
board.
simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
I heard the academia lost something recently.
Oh, so that's your true objective.
I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we can negotiate further?
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
There's nobody around, Chief. Who would have heard us? Nah, nice try, Diddy.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
What is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
He just said he's blacklisted.
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Don't be an asshole.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
Does he have headphones on?
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
I just realized that.
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
The one on the left shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'll help you find Dory.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos.
Oh my god, I'm not even... Okay,
Let's
so
follow
it's...
these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
It's this, and then ever so close, and then I'm done.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Some, raw hera fruits?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
I didn't even check the paper. Unripe hera fruits.
What a unique palate. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Okay. Wait, what? It said use the pay. What does that do? What? Oh, that's a level up paper. Here we go. Okay. Looking to buy unripe hera fruits. All right. Wear a morning flower. Wear a sumu rose.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
I don't trust you at all.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Ah, shit.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits
Looks
were
like
taken
I can go
by
back
mice.
and stream. Look at the paper. All right. Many of our hara fruits were eaten by mice. Let's see. That means sold to customers. So congratulations.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Okay, let's see. I don't see anything that says anything about being dizzy. What? What? Yeah, this isn't in the guide. What the hell? We'll decide it's tinnitus, I guess. I don't.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Okay, so I didn't think they'd actually be testing me. Hold up. I guess I'll get it in bulk.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
He did say to not be cheap.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What?
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
He booked it.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way.
Curse this game stamina system.
Look, he's over there.
In a second. My bro does not get tired. He is just a steady incline.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbalan tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Fuck. Hang on. Where'd that paper go? Bro, I just had it. What? Nah, I want to. You know what? Fuck it. There's no other options, so.
Here, over here. You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now.
I wasn't expecting the hippie child.
Are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me.
Who could you
If you
intimidate?
don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
You know what? Never mind.
But it seems
Got a
you
point.
two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp.
You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Fighting gods, you know.
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Can you show us your products?
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare.
350,000.
It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora. Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million Mora, and it's yours.
You're tripping.
No discounts. Whoa! That's a lot of Mora!
Hell of a lot of Mora.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
I'll take this one. And this one. As well as this one.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
You know what I did.
We'll take these, please and thank you. My, oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora. Say what
You
now?
don't have anything else that's worth it.
Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million!
You don't let her trick you into spending more. We have what we need. Come on now.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
Yeah, I think you're the one who's curious. Like, it's not me.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left.
She's gonna make me
so
use
let's
it.
put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 Mora.
No.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here. Hold on on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use elemental sight again to check these.
I'll have a look. Trash. Every single one of them.
So, what did you see?
They all seem to be equally bright. Yeah, you trying to waste my money.
So, they're all worth about the same amount?
Hatham's money.
Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so
what do you
let's
mean
at least try to find something useful.
No, just don't grab
Take
it.
a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
I have no choice. Whatever makes Paimon happy.
Dory, we'll take this one.
I didn't want to spend the Mora.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your Mora to Dory and doors will open.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Oh, look, an elevator. Well, I tried to jump, but you know what? Whatever. No, I did jump. I tried to, yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Let's get some free healing in. Thank you. They're playing my song. Hi there, Hatham.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakala Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
I'm hungry.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Let's see. You want to meet with the Dendro Archon? Whatever.
He just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the Divine Knowledge Capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner.
Should I make this a three-part
To ensure
stream?
the capsule's security
I'm
and
gonna just
to
finish it.
evade
There's like
the
one more
Watcher's
mission after
notice,
this.
the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
No. That's exactly what I want.
Okay. Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is like the last part. Now, this ain't getting me too much closer, but whatever. What is that?
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters.
There may be variances in your physical strength between the two tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Haytham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the Matra for this capsule?
I'm also curious about this. He probably just has a good feeling about us.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Water-based? Easy.
Ever seen one of these?
Gotta let Noelle get in the mix.
Someone needs assistance.
Alright, never mind.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Oh, okay. As if I saw countless sword-wielding figures fighting in one moment, and then the next to disappear into the recesses of my memory. Thumbnail, you know.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Whatever was inside this knowledge capsule became part of my memory.
You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Is something actually gonna be different? Or...
Nowhere to run!
Oh, cute.
This'll pack a punch.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Haytham, how's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait!
Oh, that's some bullshit.
How much?
A rip-off amount. That's basically 0, yeah.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million Mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least,
This test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Wow. Wait until 7 o'clock 2 days from now. Just gotta sit here for 2 days.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons.
Not
What
for
can I
long.
do for you this time? You
No, he
name
said
it.
spend as much as you want.
Knowledge,
Okay.
supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way. Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all? Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I'd like to buy info on the whereabouts of the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site.
Emotion.
Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble. But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it. Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
Name your price.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar. Ain El Ahmar? You mean the Aramites who worshipped King Deshret? Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself. Thanks for the info, Dory. Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory opens doors. Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain El Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
True history is sometimes even
Does
more
this make
exciting
sense to
than
you,
legend.
Cece?
Trust me, I'll find you your perfect color.
Just a second.
Does this make sense to you, Cece?
True history is
Trust
sometimes
me,
even
I'll
more
find you your
exciting than
perfect
legend.
color.
Literally changes the thumbnail at the end of the stream. All right.
We got the info you wanted!
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Oh, it's in the hands of Ain Alamar.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain al-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
We'll be there.
See you then.
Whew.
Alhaitham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Get my stamina up so I can make sure I can make that swim.
Alhaitham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out?
Yeah.
Fine. Your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Let's go.
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
That's close enough.
Ever seen one of these?
Step 2. Step 3.
Nowhere to run!
Yeah.
Feeling lucky today?
Absolutely.
Wind blade!
Oh, that's the actual guy. Okay, I'm gonna save him for last.
Take that!
How did I miss? Your turn.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally!
It's weird they didn't kind of
Did
try.
you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss?
Boss! Damn.
What's
All right.
wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Okay, got lit.
Target acquired. Arrest him!
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him?
Speaking of which, that page did mention.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything
Actually,
like the
I forgot
rumors
that's something I was supposed to
suggest.
do earlier.
Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
That's exactly what I heard before it. Irminsul.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back, too. What a shame. We were so close. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we could go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover,
Since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
You have a point.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Just pull that out, like, in the open. Okay, we're done with Act 1. We are finally officially in Sumeru. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. Hey, I'm tired. Thank you all for tuning in, and for those who watched this video, even if you didn't watch this long, I still appreciate you just as much. I'm cutting out. There's 2 links in the description, though. One's my brother's channel. He's live right now. Go check him out, show him some love. And the other, Discord, we're running, community we're building up. You can talk to us, suggest games. Just makes you more part of the streams, part of the channel, part of the fun. And with all that being said, more Genshin next Wednesday. Gotta do this every Wednesday. It's the best time for me to do it. And leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends. They can join us in this and many other awesome adventures. I feel you, buddy. With all that being said, good night, but not goodbye.